Hi, I am going to give you 3 essential tips on how to roleplay. And just to make things clear, there is no advanced system of degrees in roleplay. You either roleplay or you don't. You don't have beginner roleplay, intermediate roleplay, advanced roleplay. You either roleplay or you don't. That's it. But you can polish the way that you roleplay. And these 3 tips are going to be potentially helpful with that. The first tip: you shouldn't care. Don't focus on the result. Just focus on role-playing. Don't focus if it's going to turn out right, if you're going to be making mistakes. This applies to many things in life. For example, in martial arts, in Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee shares a bit of this philosophy. He's teaching martial arts to this kid in the movie, and he says it's like a finger pointing at the moon. Do not focus on the finger, or you will lose all that heavenly glory. When you start to think about the outcome of your roleplay, you are no longer role-playing. Your mind is away from the activity, from the present. In martial arts, when you are having a confrontation, if you are thinking about the outcome, you are not going to be focused on the fight itself. It's because it creates extra tension. Your mind is too focused on a thing away from the present activity. As you can see, this applies to many things in life, any profession, any sort of activity that you want to actually do right, that you want to apply correctly or properly or whatever. I think this could also be related to, for example, when people spot liars and they spot the contradictions, it's because the liar has so many lies and he has to constantly remember about the lies that he or she has placed or propagated. Now he has a lot of trouble, he has all of that tension focusing on those lies, and he can no longer even tell the truth or properly lie again. So the same thing applies to roleplay. After all, roleplay is you're acting within a fictional environment. So you could say it's a beautiful lie. When you are role-playing, in real life, you are not attacking a monster. But when you are role-playing, I unleash a series of thrusts against my opponent's chest. In real life, you are not doing that, but you are doing that in the fictional sense. But in order for you to properly role-play, you shouldn't care about the results. Don't care about whether you're going to do it right or wrong. Later on, you can make corrections. But when it comes to the act of role-playing itself, when you are carrying out that activity in the game world, it's about the present. Don't forget about everything else. If you're going to do it right, wrong, forget about it. Don't care. You shouldn't care. Focus on the present. Okay, the second tip. It's all about the present action. Now, one of the members of the role-playing Knights of the Round Table, Sir Shonner the Old, he criticized someone who thinks that he has been a role player his entire life, but he's actually a gamer. That person had a difficult time because instead of focusing on the action, he was trying to project the character's wishes or the character's wants. I want my character... No, you don't want anything. Your character is going to do something. Instead of saying, I want my character to climb the wall. No, I attempt to climb the wall. Or if you're speaking as let's say that you're controlling various characters, or you like the third person sort of roleplay, my character attempts to climb the wall. You see, there's a huge difference about, it's very different wanting from actually doing. Role-playing is about being active, proactive, doing, actually doing, or attempting. It's all about the present as well. You don't say things like, I climb on top of the house. You don't know if you will be able to climb on top of the house. Something could happen. I attempt to climb on top of the house. Yes, I attempt to climb up to the roof of the house or on top of the house, however you want to say it. You are attempting that. Then, depending on the situation, the game master will tell you if it's an automatic success. If you need to make a roll, it's all about that. So I am attacking, I am running, but you don't know the outcome. You're not going to say something like, I am killing the monster. You don't know if you are killing the monster, if you are actually able to hurt the monster. It's all about the present. If you have difficulty grasping this concept, you can say things like that. As I told you, like I attempt to do this, I attempt to run, I attempt to swim, I start to swim towards the person that is drowning. I start to run towards that boulder over there. It's the present. That's what you are doing. The present. Not about what your character wants. It's the present. My character is running towards, my character is swimming towards, my character does a diagonal slash against the troll. My character, all about that. Make it as lively, when it comes to the description, as lively as possible within the present. The third tip, have fun. Role-playing is about you actually interacting with this fictional world. The world is going to react according to what you are doing. The non-player characters, the environment itself, if you are trying to affect the environment in some way, the game master is going to describe what happens because of your actions. I slowly step into the pool of water, and the game master, bluish tentacles start to wrap around your arms. I start to remove the tentacles as fast as possible, or I pull out my knife and I start to cut the tentacles, trying to not to cut myself. And that's the roleplay. You feel as if you are actually there. And that's why some people will never achieve immersion, because they are not in the present. Their mind is trapped somewhere else. Their mind is trapped in their future outcomes. I climb on top of the wall, or on top of the house, or I swim to the island. No, you are swimming towards the island. You're attempting to reach that island, but you are not there yet. You are in the present. You are doing something. You are attempting something. Even if there is an object on the ground, I pick up the object, or so you thought, right? Maybe you pick it up and that's it. Maybe you are playing a secret agent game and you enter this room, this hotel room, and there is a mysterious key on the ground. I pick up the key. Maybe you pick it up. But what if the key is actually a trap? It's an explosive disguised as a key. You know those crazy espionage gadgets, and it explodes the moment you touch it, right? So even if you attempt something, it's not a guarantee success, and the game master is going to inform you what happens. You pick up the key. It's an ordinary brass key. As you touch the key, it explodes. So it's all about the present. I hope these 3 essential tips on how to roleplay will be helpful to you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your likes and your comments. As always, let me know your own thoughts on this. Maybe you have some other tips to polish roleplay. Let me know in the comment section. And once again, thank you, and thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. And here is the key part, the motto of the role-playing Knights of the Round Table. It is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Do not focus on the finger pointing at the moon, or you will lose all that heavenly glory. We are in the here and now. When we are role-playing, we are in the present, in the now, in this moment. Once again, thank you, and see you later.